A woman from Cape Coast once shared this quietly, because even saying it aloud made her uneasy. She had a 3-year-old son who was very playful and talkative. One evening, around 7 p.m., they were sitting outside their house when the boy suddenly stopped playing. He stood still, raised his finger, and pointed toward the roadside bush. "Mommy," he said softly, "the man is standing there." She looked. There was no one. The road was quiet. The bush didn't move. At first, she ignored it. But as days passed, something changed. The boy only started pointing after they began passing a particular road at night, the road beside the cemetery, whenever she returned late from all-night prayers at her church. Each time they passed that road, the boy would become silent, then point. Sometimes he whispered. Sometimes he described the man. One night, he said something that shook her. "He looks like your uncle," the boy said. "The one in the pictures." Her heart raced. Her uncle had died years earlier after being hit by a car on that same road. Because she had delivered through C-section on the day he died, she never attended the funeral. She only knew his face through photos and memories. Terrified, she reported this to an elderly woman in the neighborhood. The old woman listened carefully and shook her head. "What the child is seeing is not your uncle," she said. "But it knows him." One evening, when the boy pointed again, the old woman followed his finger, and this time, she could see something. That night, she returned with a calabash of water. She gently washed the boy's face and prayed quietly. The boy blinked, sighed, and relaxed. He never pointed again. Before leaving, the old woman finally explained. She said the spirit had attached itself to the child because children are pure in heart. The spirit was restless, tied to the road where its life ended, and followed the child because the mother kept passing that place late at night without protection. But the dead should not walk with the living, the old woman warned. From that day, the boy saw nothing again. But his mother changed. She stopped walking late at night. She became careful where she passed with her child. She learned that not every spiritual place is meant to be crossed carelessly. The lesson is simple. Not every road is just a road. Not every time is a safe time. And children see what adults have learned to ignore.